because I'm around him all the time, I get to hear his jokes sometimes dozens, sometimes more than dozens of times. But they're always evolving, and I get to be the beneficiary of hearing those evolutions, because he may tell you a joke one day and tell Dave the same joke the next day with more embellishments and more bizarre Dick Breiner humor in it. And so his jokes are like jokes upon jokes. It's fantastic.
Let's hear one.
The problem is I can't repeat any of them.
For most of the ones I would not want to appear on any video that have to do with, no, I just can't even tell you the subject matter.
我的中文退步了，我在美国那么多年，我的中文没有以前那么好。
Dick Breiner joke. Gosh, Danny, can you help me? Oh, golly. The clean joke, yes, yes. I used to know some.
Well, I had a lot of, they were guppies, to clarify. But he wrote a poem. One of the guppies, maybe several, passed away in the night, and he wrote a poem. Good morning, dear Danny.
Violets are blue.
Violets are blue, roses are red. Good morning, dear Danny. Your fish are dead.
How old were you when you got that poem?
Oh, 10, 12, something like that.
Answer to the question is 9W. What's the question? You remember?
Dottie.
The question is, Herr Wagner, do you spell your name with a V?
9W.
The entire Marin County bench history is an illustrious one, but you are in the top echelon of judges in this county. We are grateful for your service. We thank you for it. I believe our status is elevated and enhanced by your performance over the years. Congratulations to you on this well-deserved award.
I would like to add my congratulations to Dick Breiner on this great award. It's well-deserved, and I would like to point out that it was always an honor and a privilege to be in your courtroom.
Judge Breiner, it's such a privilege to be part of this celebration for this great award, and I think, as others have mentioned to me, I can't think of any former judge who's available who deserves this more, or for whom the first place in it rightfully belongs.
Whenever I feel like I'm being less than a judge that I should, I think, what would I be like if Judge Breiner was sitting in the back of the room? And it always makes me sit up a little straighter.
I just wanted to say congratulations and to let you know I really think about you all the time. And when things get really dicey and I just don't know what to do, I take out this and I just follow these instructions. What would Judge Breiner do? Congratulations!
When he finally was awake after, I forget how long he was unconscious, maybe 3 weeks or 2 weeks, I can't recall the time period. I was amazed that he had everything intact inside with counts. Even when he was immediately unconscious, they were going to fly him by the helicopter, and he said, "No, no, too expensive." And you knew he had a sense of humor.
And yet he was making a joke, you know. The nurse said, as I came in, says, "Do you know who this lady is?" And he said, "It's my first wife."
Well, it's hard to believe it was 17 years ago. You know, when I think of my dad and his life, I think of it as you know, more of his life not having had a stroke than all but 17 years. But once he started recovering, his courage was just phenomenal, and again, inspirational the way he is in so many ways. And I mean, here comes his commitment again. He was totally committed to getting better, and I'm sure a lot of it was for himself, and he wanted to live, but a lot of it was also for the sake of my mom and my brother and me, and he worked so hard, and he still does.
Dick mentioned at one point early after his accident that he said to you, "Dottie, don't give up on me." Do you remember that?
I do remember that. He looked up with those big brown eyes, and this was soon after the tracheotomy, I mean, once he could talk. And he said, "Don't give up on me," and that was so wonderful.
Mentally, I don't think he missed much. I mean, that was the upside of this. I mean, physically, yes, it was a challenge, but mentally, I think it's all there.
We've been so lucky. We've just been so lucky that he had the drive and the ability. I mean, one of the doctors said he had a lot of cognitive reserve, which is nice to know. But I also think that even though he told me, "Don't give up on me," the fact that he didn't give up on himself was key. And he had the support of his family and friends. And I can't say enough about how wonderful that was to sustain both of us through the process.
And we're so happy that he is being honored this way, because we want to see him honored. We want to honor him ourselves as a family member. And we just love Dickie. And I mean love.
Dad, I'm very proud of you. I've always been very proud of you. And you've always been so inspirational to me and supportive. And one of the most special things that you've done for me is you've always made me feel unconditionally, consistently loved, and you've always made sure that I know how proud of me you are, and that's a wonderful gift. Congratulations on a tribute well deserved.
Dad, this is a great honor. Congratulations on being the recipient for the Lifetime Achievement Award. It's very well earned, and I'm very lucky to be your son, and thank you for being a tremendous father and grandfather, father-in-law on behalf of my wife, Helen, and congratulations, Dad. I love you.
Dick, you're sensational, and I'm so happy that you're still with me, even though it looked pretty risky there for a while in 1995, but I am so happy that we're still together, that we had a second chance to have a little different life than the first one was, but it's still wonderful, and I am so thankful every day. Every day I recognize how lucky I am that you're still with me, and I want you to continue to be with me and enjoy this wonderful honor tonight, and know that I love you and we all love you.